It began like any ordinary evening in the Frost household, or at least, that's what it looked like from the outside. Kirk and Rasheeda, a couple admired for their hustle, their empire, and their ability to juggle business with family, were cracking under pressures no camera had captured yet. Behind the glamorous lens of love and hip-hop, where their romance once shined, a storm had been brewing for years. Whispers of infidelity, long-ignored resentments, and a marriage stretched thin by fame had finally reached a breaking point. And on this night, the breaking point arrived. What started as a simple disagreement inside their home spiraled into a volatile clash. Voices rose. Accusations flew. Years of buried hurt erupted all at once. Neighbors, alarmed by the chaos, called 911, and within minutes, police officers stood at the Frost's door. After assessing both sides, officers made a heavy decision. Kirk was taken into custody. Rasheeda's swollen, tear-stained eyes told a story the cameras had never shown. News spread like wildfire. Fans who had watched their highs and lows unfold on television were now forced to confront a harsher reality. Their favorite couple was in serious danger. Social media exploded as shock, anger, and heartbreak rippled across the internet. Then came Rasheeda's emotional Instagram post. "I never thought I'd experience this. I deserve respect. I deserve protection." Her words ignited a firestorm. The incident was no longer just a moment of rage. It was a symptom of years of unresolved pain, cracks in the relationship that fame had only widened. Supporters gathered behind Rasheeda, urging her to choose safety over loyalty, while others pleaded for compassion for Kirk. Behind the scenes, Rasheeda was wrestling with a lifetime of memories, the romantic trips that once healed them now overshadowed by broken trust. Every good moment seemed to have a darker counterpart. Meanwhile, Kirk faced legal consequences and the harsh reality that he might lose everything, not just his freedom, but the woman he had built an empire with. "I love Rasheeda," he admitted quietly. "I want to fix this, but I don't know how." The world held its breath as the court date approached. Would he take responsibility? Would Rasheeda stand beside him? Or was this the end? But the scandal was only beginning. Not long after, Kirk stood in his studio, a place once filled with creativity and partnership, now overshadowed by betrayal. His voice trembled with fury and disbelief as he revealed a truth that stunned the industry. Rasheeda had allegedly stolen $9 million from their shared businesses. "This isn't gossip," Kirk whispered, fists tightening. "This is something I've been wrestling with for too long." He shared how he once blamed their financial issues on errors, never imagining that someone he trusted so deeply could be the cause. But as the business grew, so did the discrepancies. When Kirk hired a forensic accountant, the truth hit him harder than any headline ever could. Unauthorized transfers, hidden withdrawals, secret accounts, all pointing back to one person, Rasheeda. "It felt like watching my entire world collapse," he said. "We built our empire together, or so I believed." Fans were stunned. The internet erupted as hashtag Kirk vs. Rasheeda dominated every platform. For many, this was the final twist in a relationship already strained by years of public drama. Kirk's voice cracked as he reflected on their journey. "I thought we were unstoppable. Now I can't tell what was real and what wasn't." He immediately began exploring legal options, not out of greed, but out of a desperate need for justice, closure, and truth. "I gave everything, my blood, sweat, and tears. I won't let that be taken." The entertainment world watched as the Frost Empire shook to its core. Reputations were on the line. Relationships were shattered. And the truth was more explosive than anyone imagined. One night, in a dimly lit room heavy with tension, Kirk confronted Rasheeda. The air felt suffocating. "You really did it," he whispered. "You cheated on me." Rasheeda stood with her arms crossed, unapologetic. "You think you're the only one who gets to have fun? You think I'm blind." The argument intensified, raw, painful, filled with years of resentment. Rasheeda's voice cracked as tears gathered in her eyes. "I didn't want to do this. I felt invisible, Kirk. Like my feelings never mattered." Kirk stepped closer, anger mixing with heartbreak. "So cheating was your answer? That's how you survived us?" I tried talking to you, she said shakily. You never listened. I felt worthless. For the first time, Kirk truly heard her. The weight of his own mistakes pressed down on him. I was trying to protect you, he whispered. I didn't realize I was shutting you out. Rasheeda's voice softened. You can't build a relationship on silence. Not anymore. Then came the question that stopped Kirk's breath. What do you want from us now? And in that moment, everything, their marriage, their empire, their entire legacy, hung in the balance.